System of equations application. Distance equals rate times time. The variable involves time this time. So Sarah left Portland at 12 noon, traveling 50 miles an hour. Dan, going in the same direction, left 2 hours later and traveled 60 miles per hour. How long was Sarah driving before Dan caught up? All right, so let's put in what we know. We know the rates, and we'll just call this Sarah, and this is Dan. And the rates for Sarah is 50 miles an hour. And for Dan, 60. Right, and the time. X is Sarah's time, because that's what it wants to know. And the other time is Dan's time. But we're going to solve and get X. Okay, distance. We don't really have distance numbers here. So we just multiply across 50x, 60y. And now we're going to set up two equations in these variables. Okay, the word caught up means distance equal. So caught up means distance are equal when you catch up. So one of the equations is 50x equals 60y. And now we need something else. Do you have any other information here? We're scanning through. Something about 2 hours later. So Dan left 2 hours later. So Dan's time is less because he was on the road less time. Dan's time is less than Sarah. Because Sarah was on the road the whole time. Dan left 2 hours later. So we can say that Sarah's time, which is X, is 2 more hours than Dan's time. We could have also said that as Dan's time is 2 hours less than Sarah's time. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and write it that way. Dan's time is 2 hours less than Sarah's time. We didn't really have to make that move, but it would work out either way. So there's a system. There's equation 1. There's equation 2. Now we're going to solve it by substitution. So we're going to take this x minus 2 and put it in over there for where y is, x minus 2. So it's 50x equals 60 times x minus 2. So 50x equals 60x minus 120. Now here we can use a trick of the trade. We can divide through by 10. So we're going to have 5x equals 6x minus 12. Subtract 6x from both sides. You're going to get a negative x equals negative 12. Times by both sides by negative 1. X will equal 12. And that's hours. Okay, and then y, if we needed it, would be x minus 2, which would be 12 minus 2, which would be 10 hours. So now we have to write it in terms of the story, and that is Sarah was driving 12 hours when Dan caught up.